Bad news, guys. Canada is closing its door for immigration. It's closing both of its doors and locking it up. So, the probably policy, and unfortunately, Canada, that is world known for being one of the most immigrant welcoming countries, is about to shut its doors, not only on international students, but on permanent residents and everybody else, guys. And I'm in the middle of nowhere. Look at this field behind me. I am 180 kilometers away from Calgary right now, and I gotta say, guys, I've been forced to go here because of how unaffordable houses are everywhere in Canada, especially in major cities. I'm not talking about Toronto or Vancouver. I'm not talking about Edmonton or Calgary. Well, I'm talking about Calgary actually. Well, I am located just in the city, small town so to speak, close to Red Deer right now, 180 kilometers from where I live. And see this, my car parked here, and I was just showing a home there to a Ukrainian family. And I want to say, guys, that's how far people have to go now in order to get an affordable house. Because why? And here's what Pierre Poilievre is saying about it. He's saying that our immigration is way higher than the amount of houses that we are building. So the plan is to build 250 to 60,000 houses a year, but immigration is actually 500,000, more than 500,000 people a year for permanent residency. That's excluding temporary workers and international students and other people who are visiting Canada. So we have basically an immigration outpacing house construction by that much. And well, as he said, doesn't matter how long you've been living in Canada, 2 centuries or 2 weeks, basically you need a home to stay. And that's why Canada is shutting its doors for immigration. Now a lot of you, guys, I don't know why there's so much of hatred going on towards Indian students, international students, when they're paying so much of money. And a lot of people are like, yeah, but it's a general problem. It doesn't matter which culture you're coming from. In general, that's a problem, that a lot of people are coming. And unfortunately, myself, I came as an international student in 2012 and I stayed in Canada. I'm probably one of the reasons, well, long-term reasons, maybe at that time housing was still affordable, why Canada is becoming so unaffordable. People are coming and wanting to stay, and I don't blame them. It's a freaking awesome country, way better than back home. And I'm originally from Ukraine. So it is way better here, and it's way safer with more opportunities and everything. I mean, look how rich people are living here. Look, they have boats, they have trucks, they're literally living a dream, a Canadian dream, and so on. But guys, I want to say that it's a great freaking country, but they are shutting its doors. It's unfortunate for anyone who went and got an immigration consultant license right now, because it's going to be tough years now. The only advantage for you now for immigration, if you're ever thinking of immigrating to Canada, would be to learn French. You'd get extra points for that. But right now, hear me out, guys. So what's the problem? The problem for this entire situation is that we have, let's say, a growth of immigration which is 4%, and housing construction growth is like 1%. So we have basically 3 times more immigration than we have housing construction, which pushes the prices up. And guess, guys, why I'm doing here, 180 kilometers away from Calgary? Well, guys, you see, look at these beautiful homes. You could buy a home about the same price range 5-6 years ago in Calgary, and now you have to go this far to buy a house. So you have to go this far in order for yourself to be able to afford a new home. So if you don't want to live in a shitty house in the northeast of Calgary, maybe in southeast Dover Forest Lawn, ran down, moldy, garbage home with stinky carpets at a low price that is basically priced that low because of the condition of the house, and instead you'll be like, hey, I can get a freaking brand new house, brand new everything, and well, it's further away, but at least it doesn't stink. At least it's a better place to stay. At least everything is great about the property, and I can enjoy my life, and I don't have to, spend, $500,000, let's say, and own such a house that needs at least $100 or $150,000 in renovations for it to be acceptable to live in. And guys, it's really disappointing. Like, let me show you, just look at my background right now. Let me show you some houses. People come to me. I had a conversation yesterday with one of my clients, a Ukrainian guy, and he was like, hey, Igor, he's like, well, I want to understand something about Calgary housing. He's like, well, the prices went up, right? But the quality of the houses, did it go up? How better did they get? Is it like is there upgrades on the house, or like what's pushing the housing prices up? Why do they incrementally go up like that? For example, if right now, in the past I could buy a house for $350,000, and now that house is like $550,000, $600,000 in the same place in Calgary, what incremental updates, upgrades, how better is that house? And if I buy it, is there a value for that house? Guys, look at these houses behind me. I'm going to just show you how beautiful and new they are. And those are the prices of the houses that you could get in Calgary 5-6 years ago, but now you have to drive here with me. And this is also, guys, I'm going to quickly answer the question I get a lot. Igor, do you know this community in Calgary? Oh, Igor, what do you think about that community in Calgary? Igor, do you go as far as Airdrie or Okotoks? Guys, I go after Red Deer now. That's how far I go. Of course, I know about communities in Calgary and the cities nearby and the areas, and well, now I'm beyond Red Deer as well now. So just to answer your question, yeah, I think that's self-explanatory. Now, my biggest disappointment, guys, is that no, houses didn't go any better. So you have the same shitty house that was there in 350 range, now getting close, creeping up to $600,000 range. Yes, that's it. That's it. Nothing really changed. So you're literally paying for a house that has been purchased that back then, 3-4 years back. They purchased that home at a lesser price. They haven't done no renovations. In fact, they ran down it for a couple of years. They didn't fix anything after. They didn't paint anything. You literally see the same house, but older now and shittier than it was, and you're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars more for that house. So I hope that answers the question. And it also answers the question why people come this far with me to shop for houses as far as Red Deer and now beyond Red Deer. But I want to tell you guys, as much as I'm flexible and as much as I have a knowledge of the communities and the areas and nearby towns and cities around Calgary, and guys, I could literally go with my license anywhere in Alberta. I just want to warn you guys, I'm not going to Edmonton until they build a Hyperloop, or we stand the fundraiser for me. We can get a helicopter and help me get a license because I can't afford a pilot for that, and I'll fly to Edmonton to show you houses. But beyond that, I have a partner there who can help you out. And I have partners that speak different languages too, if that needs clarification as well. Anyways, guys, I want to say that that's how far people are going now. A lot of people don't want to live in Edmonton, so they go to Calgary because it's, everything is better in Calgary. But now even people working and living in Calgary are traveling this far. By the way, on this street, that green truck, I was told that's a Ukrainian family living there. And this realtor who purchased and sold a bunch of properties on this street who I met, his name is Paul, great guy. Basically, guys, he told me that there is a Ukrainian and a Russian family that he helped, sold the properties here. He's actually working with the builder over there. I'm not endorsing anyone, I'm not endorsing any companies, I'm just saying the facts, guys. That's what people do nowadays to be able to afford a house in Canada because of the immigration terms. Now, guys, let me show you the street. Will, guys, this solve the housing problem, what they're planning to do? I'll answer, no, sorry, it's not going to solve the housing problem by much. Because look, you still need to build more houses. So the only way to solve the housing problem is to build way more houses than immigration. To build those houses, everybody's an email warrior. Everyone who wants to sit down, work, and then watch my YouTube video, write a comment down below, type up saying that something. Everyone wants a keyboard warrior. Nobody wants to go to work and actually build houses, do blue labor jobs. Everyone wants an office job. So for that, you need to bring more immigrants. So there is a double-edged sword, where a stick, or whatever you can call it, you need to build more houses, you need to bring in more people. But also, if you bring more people, you need more houses. But without those people, you can't build more houses. So how do you fix the problem? Well, that's a little bit of a problem that we are experiencing right now. In order for us houses to get cheaper, we actually need to build more houses than the people we are bringing in, but we need to bring more people in order to build those houses, unless something in agriculture changes and people take on blue jobs that actually pay more. They're better. I feel blue jobs are actually better paying and more stable than anything else. But who wants to go into -30, -40 on a construction freaking site, freeze, and work that hard when you can have your Tim Hortons, have your snack, and do email warrior stuff while houses are getting built by some other people who are less fortunate, as they think, but they actually make more money. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. What do you guys think? And wish me a good drive back, because it's going to be 1 hour 45 minutes to my home. It's like 1 hour 25 minutes to Calgary, but where I live it's like 1:45, and I can't upload this video while I'm driving because connection is not as great even. See you guys soon. Thanks for watching and all the best. in Canada. Let me know what you think, if it's a good thing, it's a bad thing, and how can we fix this entire situation. And if you need a realtor with eXp Realty, that's me, Igor. I'm here to help you, to serve you, so to speak, because my job is basically a service. I'm almost doing a community service, guys, driving this far. Oh, that's no fun. See you soon. Bye for now.